No, I'm not a writer.
Okay.
If I find my way home, yeah. Wouldn't it be crazy? But you still amaze me. Wouldn't it be crazy?
France probably has the most street art, or Berlin.
Berlin.
Yeah.
Berlin, there is a lot. France too. More graffiti.
More graffiti.
More graffiti.
What's the difference in art between the two? I'm not familiar at all.
That is a really hard topic
going?
because everybody has different meanings about. But I think that the difference is the intention. You do graffiti to put your name and to say that I am exist, I am here, this is me. It's a little bit, no, it's a lot of ego too, because I did it, no? The best style, the more risk graffiti artist, the better, it's more like that. Street or mural art is different intention. The less that you want to put in the mural is your name. It's a little sign to the end. The first intention is that the topic or the meaning or the message behind your mural. No? You are trying to say something with that, more than just your name. I think that is the difference. Both are really good ways to do art. It's just different intentions.
I have something I've been waiting to ask this thing. I really wanted to know, why the birds? How do the birds always come into a lot of your murals that you do?
Yeah, it's more and more now. At the beginning, my work is about the connection between humans and nature. To represent the nature, I use animals, and frequently I use birds, because when I was child, I always dreaming with flying in a plane, to travel to some country in a plane, because my padrino, I don't know how to say that in English.
Padrino, father.
My padrino, not my father. It's like
passion or dream or
no, my uncle, for example.
Okay.
Okay, because my uncle he travels a lot because he was an engineer, and I always was looking how he can travel a lot. I would like to travel like him when I was really child, and I always was dreaming with a plane and to fly. And the first time that I did it, I felt really free. So I traveled to Europe. I don't know. I felt like flying. At that point, my admiration for birds was big, and I started to contemplate these little animals, the physiognomia, the shape. Everything attract me to paint.
Yeah, even like I think one of the children in the La Lima, Cafe La Lima?
Yeah.
La Lima we were at, and you even had, it might have been two children in there, but one of them still even had like a bird mask on there.
Yeah, the mask, of course, is for to hiding the face, because I like that everybody can recognize himself on the wall, no? If you see a particular face on the mural, is that person. But if you see a mask and a person, could be you, could be me, could be everybody, could be everybody.
Yeah.
So that is one of the first intentions with the mask. The second intention is that I like to represent the animal side of all humans, no? In some cases, in some moments, all human, you and me, we have animal parts. For example, when a mother feels that his child is in danger, you got it. she could be like another person, sometimes an animal like a lion. So I like to represent that animal part in humans. So for that reason I use mask.
That's interesting.
The
It seems like it's a
transference.
lot of problem, like even like with movies now. You know, a lot of people upset in the U.S. because there's a black superhero,
Yeah.
and you know 'cause maybe there's only been white superheroes, and now that that's a thing, you see people that are upset about it and they don't like that. But hiding the image
Mhm.
with the mask, you know, it makes it neutral.
Yeah.
Again, like you said in the other place, it doesn't. It's not. That's it. With my explanation, I don't want to tell you what's there and what's not. I'm giving
Yeah.
it up to leaving it up to you.
I am telling you my meanings, but in general ways. No? If
Yeah.
you,
Yeah.
but each mural or each canvas are saying different things, different topics. Sometimes it's a critic, sometimes it's a joke, sometimes it's I don't know. Sometimes I am speaking about love, about hope, about hungry. It's different meanings. So animals, I use birds because I love the connection between animals and humans. I love mags because I like to hide the identity
Yeah.
of the person. I use kids because I believe in the young people of the world. I use nature because I think that the nature is the unique way that if we respect the nature, we are gonna survive in this world. So the nature is really important in my art. But in general, that is a general part. But each canvas has different meanings for everybody, no?
I think what's interesting is the emotive, the expressions that sometimes get provided or get shared from not only your artwork, but that you see in different artworks around the world. Expressions from people really represent sort of more than just what you have on your face. It represents this underlying thoughts and feelings that someone has. And for you as an artist, I feel like I am seeing that from your work, but also that's my perspective that I'm able to see, which is important from the viewer's perspective.
Yeah, but is the same importance. What are you seeing is the same importance what I am seeing. All points of view are valid, no? Válidos. So that is the special part of I love about art, that the people when see art start to thinking and imagine and create in his own, and sometimes crying. No, I saw people cry because they are looking my mural, but they are thinking in family, in somebody they lost for any reason. That is really powerful, and the murals are doing that. So that is important for everybody.
Do you look at people's expressions when they check your work out?
Yeah, for sure. They ask me if for a hack. No? When they know that I am the artist, they are really grateful that I paint on the walls, on the streets. All weekends my studio is open for everybody, so people come inside, come see my art, and when I am there, and they know that I am the artist, they always say me thank you, and always sometimes they ask me for a hack. They told me a lot of histories, what they are seeing in my art. It's really special, and the connection with the people. It's really special.
I got a curveball for you right now. All right. If you could do a mural anywhere in the world,
Mm-hmm.
any city, where would you do it, and why?
Where?
Yeah. What city would you want to paint a mural in if you could do any one in the world? Or it doesn't have to be the world; it could be outer space. I mean, you name it.
To be honest, I am dreaming with Grecia a lot of time. I don't know why. I think that it's a really special country, but it's just because I want to know and to be in Grecia. But I am starting a project here in Lima, Greece. No? Greece.
Yeah.
I am starting a project here in Lima that we are going to go to really apart places in the Andes, near to Cusco, near to Huancayo, near to Puno, Arequipa.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to paint in really small communities where nobody goes to give nothing. There is no culture. They don't know nothing about art, about murals. So we want to go there and to paint some murals there with friends. And I want to paint. I want to do that, no? Because so that is my next step. If you ask me where I want to paint there, no? Different places of Peru, but not in Lima, because we are really tired of Lima, because I just give a love to Lima, and so we want to expand the art.
It's only one word for it: adventure.
Literally every day's adventure. The bus could fall
Yeah.
apart. There's also the most magical moments you can.
What happened when the bus broke? Or
Oh, so
I
you gotta
sh- I
look, you
showed him
gotta
the
look at
trailer video,
the
yeah.
trailer. You want to?
you fix it? Are you?
I mean,
Was it-
Should we tell him or
No, the
make him
bus-
watch the episode? So
How do
no,
you say that in English? The job, mecánico,
mechanic. Yeah.
mechanic.
Yeah, just mechanic. The
Mhm.
guy who fixes the mechanic. No, the right down here, one of the fuel pump hoses, it broke.
Wow, has a lot of buttons.
I wish they all
Don't
worked.
press one the other way by accident.
The fuel pump down on the side of the bottom of the bus,
Mhm.
and it was just like the hose broke because the suspension on this thing is, I'll be polite, dog shit. It's terrible. So anything like from this part of the bus to the back,
Uh-huh.
there's like a pebble on the road. The bus shakes, it bounces. So the hose snapped. We were in the Cotopaxi National Park. We weren't the closest to 30 kilometers back to the highway. So we all take a look at it. I'm crawling under the bus. He runs ahead to see if there's anything broken. Catching our most natural emotions, because I'm just like, we're all like, oh my God,
We're game planning the worst of scenarios.
we're not going to get out of here tonight. And we were able to take a look at it. He brought some industrial, super, super adhesive tape. All right. Looks like he points out, maybe it's that, maybe it's this. There was a crack in the hose. We patch it. And then we drove back slowly
in neutral.
in neutral.
Neutral.
And I think these two are
Luckily it
like
was downhill.
riding on the outside, holding onto the mirrors to look out here. He's at the camera angle looking inside the bus, catching Max. we make the best of everything, to say the least.
Well, that happens all the time, I guess.
All the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, like trying to launch a business, trying to build a company, and
Mhm.
with production, and all of our first time doing this on a bus. It's like I said, it's all of our first time doing this. So we don't know what to expect. We don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. We expect to be at this city, but what's gonna happen between these 2 points? There's no guessing. There's no planning.
That is about life, bro. That is good.
Yeah.
The good news is I don't know when you're starting your projects in Arequipa, Puno, Cusco, but if you need a ride down these places, we got you. plenty of room to give you a ride down there.
If you are near, for sure, bro.
When do you plan to start those projects?
When the first one is gonna be in May, ending May.
Okay.
The next one, I don't know. We are planning to do it at one time per year.
One time per year. Okay.
Per year, yeah, because it's a lot of money to bring all the artists and
Mm-hmm.
to pay food, paintings, and a place to stay.
How many artists do you have going to collaborate on the project?
I think 5 Peruvian artists and 2 or 3 artists from another country.
Hade, thank you so much.
No, thank to you.
And
guys.
Thank
real
you,
quick,
Hade.
where can people find you? Where can they, see your art? Where can they connect with you?
I have
Find
a
your work.
website. It's jadeuno.com, but uno is number 1 in Spanish.
Yeah.
uno.com, and it's it. There is in my website you can see my Facebook, Instagram, and all my recently works
Alright.
and projects.
Beautiful, beautiful. And if you are in Lima, make sure you go check out his studio. Like he mentioned, it's open. You can go see, and he's usually there to talk and interact with people who admire his art. You can buy some pieces, and
You can see his work outside Puente de Susperos.
Puente de los Suspiros.
Puente de los
Suspiros.
right in Barranco. And Barranco's a place you want to check out.
Yeah.
Barranco's so cool.
A lot of murals.
Yeah.
It's really nice.
All right, man.
So
Thank you
guys,
again. Cheers.
Friday. Thank you so much.
If I find my
Qué
way
bueno, ¿no?
home, yeah.
This is the murals. For those who